warrior poses. The most common warrior poses are 1, 2, and reverse warrior. These are great for teaching awareness of the hips, of the spine, of the core, and of the knees. They're fantastic hip openers, great for abdominal strength, great for leg strength. And each one has slightly different modifications, slightly different ways of targeting areas of the legs, abs, and hips. So we'll start in our downward dog and go through warrior 1. Starting in a regular downward dog, lift the leg up, high as you can, get some momentum, and bring it forward between your hands. If it doesn't go all the way forward, that's okay. You can always take your hand, walk it up, or tiptoe your feet up so they're between your hands. From here, in warrior 1, I want to take my back heel and put it on the floor. That's going to turn my foot out about 45 degrees. Now my heel can be in line with my front heel, or it can be a little bit wider depending on your balance. Once I've got my balance down here, and here you can also have a block or two if the floor feels far away. From here, I found my balance. I'm going to push down into both feet and lift my torso up, reaching my arms up to the ceiling. A couple of points to note. My hips are trying to square forward. I don't want my hips open just yet. Hips try to square forward. My back heel is really driving into the ground so that my back leg is super straight. The straighter and stronger my back leg is, the easier it's going to be to bend this front knee. Now as I bend this front knee, I want it going straight down in line with my second and third toes, not rolling in. So if you feel your knee is going inside of your toe, or if you can see it going inside of your toe, you feel your arch collapsing, just pull it out. It's okay to put your hand there and physically move it. The arms, there are a couple of options here. Classic is arms aiming directly up at the ceiling. Here I want space between my shoulders and my ears. So shoulders are relaxed down, arms are sweeping up. You can also do what we call goalpost arms if this feels very tight. Bend the elbows. Chest is lifted up, abs are lifted up, my tailbone is tucked under slightly, and my arms are strong here. So I'm making muscles. Arms pointed straight up. From here, we're going to go back into our downward facing dog and do the other side. Arms are up. I sweep my arms back down, one foot on either side. One hand on either side of my foot. Release my back heel, so it's up in the air again, and set my foot back. From here, I can take a full vinyasa. A lot of classes will have you do that, or just slide back into downward facing dog. My left leg swings up and forward between my hands. Ground back heel, press into the back heel and the front foot to lift my torso up, to lift my arms up. Once again, my hips are squared forward, my tailbone is tucked under so my abs are lifting up, and my shoulders are relaxed as my arms reach for the ceiling. Moving into warrior 2, we can go right from here. We turn the hip out to the side. Here you can also continue turning your foot out. You don't want it to be still aiming 45 degrees in, and the rest of your leg is turning 45 degrees the other way. So turn your foot out, turn your hips out. The arms can go from up here out to the side. Now in this position, again, we want to know where the knee is with respect to the foot. We don't want to let it collapse, and it's really easy to let it collapse here. So turn the knee out so it's directly over your second and third toes. Turn your rib cage away from that knee. So we're really trying to aim at the side wall here, while this knee is pulling towards the other side wall. Arms straight out and strong. Again, we're making muscles. We made biceps before, we're going to make triceps now. So strong arms, really reaching for either side of the room, and my shoulder blades are pulled in and down so that my shoulders are relaxed. If you're comfortable here, look forward towards your bent knee and over your fingertips. Your neck should be loose here. It shouldn't be tense. Your shoulders shouldn't be up in your ears. Keep the space. Keep the tension reaching out. But if this is difficult for the neck, just lean this way so that you're in line with the body. From here, moving into reverse warrior. Reverse warrior, we're going to flip the front palm up. Keep this stance in the legs and reach forward as far as you can. So I'm putting most of my weight into my front leg. Once I can't go any farther forward, this arm is going to tilt up, 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 and my back hand is just going to rest on my thigh. If you've got more bend in your torso, you can reach a little bit lower, but this is just fine. Now this top arm is going to reach directly up to the ceiling, so again, I have plenty of space between my shoulder and my ear. This knee, again, is going to be pulling out towards the side. So I'm getting a lot of opening, a lot of external rotation in the hips. Just like in the other two warrior stances, my back leg is super strong and super straight, which allows me to sink into this leg. You don't want to be up here, that's a different pose. So we're going to go here, bend in the knee, reaching up. Free hand is relaxed on the back leg. I can even look down at that foot to make sure I've got a nice loose neck. And from here, we're just going to go back to the beginning. Sweep the arms down and around. Untuck, or rather, release your heel and step your foot back. Putting all those together again on the right side, we're going to go from downward dog. Inhale, lift the leg, sweep it forward. Plant your feet down, round the back heel. Lift the chest up, hips are squared, arms reaching up to the ceiling. This is warrior one. Opening up to warrior two. Turn your foot out, turn your hips out, turn your rib cage out. Keep your knee aiming the other direction. Going to reverse warrior. Flip the palm up, reach, 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 reach forward, reach up, and relax the back hand down. Returning to our downward dog, release the heel, plant the hands down, step back, and start again.